Aloha! Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning. The City Council's Honorary Certificate program honors and acknowledges those individuals and groups who have made an impact in our local, national, and international communities. Mr. Clerk, our first recipient.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, council members, and the public. Our first presentation honors the memory of Mr. Tom Dinell for his enduring contributions to Honolulu. This presentation is made by yourself, Council Chair Waters, and Councilmember Nishimoto.
Thank you. The Honolulu City Council recognizes individuals whose service has strengthened our community and enriched the lives of others. Today, I have the privilege of honoring the life and legacy of Tom Dinell, a visionary civic leader, educator, and advocate whose work touched countless lives and shaped Honolulu's physical, social, and environmental landscape. He was also one of my constituents in District 4. Before we proceed, I ask that we pause for a brief moment of silence in remembrance of Tom. Thank you. Tom Dinell passed away on December 9th, 2025 at the age of 97. Today we're joined by his family in council chambers, Tom's wife, Christy Dinell, his son Dan, and Dan's wife, Lynette. I now yield the floor to Councilmember Nishimoto.
Thank you. Born in New York City on March 8th, 1928, Tom was a lifelong learner with a deep curiosity about the world and a strong commitment to public service. He earned his undergraduate degree from Brown University in 1948, followed by a Master's of Public Administration from the University of Michigan in 1950. In 1966, he continued his studies at Harvard University's Graduate School of Public Administration, an early reflection of his dedication to learning and leadership. Tom's journey in public service began in 1957 as a consultant to the Department of Taxation. He later served as director of the Legislative Reference Bureau before joining the University of Hawaii as a researcher in planning and public policy, where his impact would grow for decades. In 1965, Tom founded what is now known as the Department of Urban and Regional Planning at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. He served as the department's chair for more than 20 years, shaping generations of planners, policymakers, and public servants who continue his work today. In 2015, after co-chairing the City and County of Honolulu's Steering Committee on making Honolulu an age-friendly city, Tom deepened his commitment to inclusive, resilient, and sustainable communities. True to form, he didn't just talk about change, he planted it. At the remarkable age of 88, Tom founded Trees for Honolulu's Future, championing urban forestry as a powerful way to combat climate change, improving our quality of life, and ensuring a healthy future for generations to come. I now yield the floor back to Chair Waters.
Thank you. In 2017, Tom launched the annual We Love Trees art contest, engaging thousands of keiki and families citywide, and it's still going strong today. As a matter of fact, if you didn't already see the amazing artwork on display outside council chambers, it'll be up from now until the end of February, so please be sure to check out the masterpieces. These kids are very inspiring, and that's something Tom really admired. He always believed adults could learn more from youth. In 2018, Tom hosted the Growing Our Urban Forest Conference, catalyzing the unanimous passage of the City Council Resolution 18-55, which established the policy to increase Honolulu's urban tree canopy to 35% by 2035. Tom, a firm believer that small actions have the power to create meaningful change. At the annual gathering of trees in Honolulu's future leadership last May, he issued his final challenge to make Honolulu a city in the trees. Tom Dinell was a beloved husband, father, grandfather, great-grandfather, educator, mentor, community leader, and longtime resident of Honolulu, Hawaii, and he truly loved life and lived life to the fullest. Therefore, be resolved, on behalf of the City and County of Honolulu, the Honolulu City Council extends its heartfelt condolences to Tom Dinell's loved ones during this time of loss and honors his enduring legacy. Tom will be remembered for his kindness, steady presence, and quiet ability to inspire others by example. So thank you so much. Thank you. Mr. Clerk, our next recipient.
Our next presentation congratulates Rick Lee and Animal House Gym and Boxing Club on the occasion of its 20th anniversary. This presentation is made by Councilmember Tulba.
Good morning, everybody. You know, if it wasn't for boxing and an amazing boxing coach, I want to give him a shout out. I'm hoping that he's watching. Donald Sark, I would not be sitting in this chair right now. So today, we honor a man whose impact reaches far beyond the boxing ring. Please welcome Rick Lee, everybody. He is the heart and soul behind Animal House Gym and Boxing Club in Ewa Beach. Also with him, his wife Shell and coaches Mitchell Monteri, Danny Pacheco, Jason Tiscorna, Lyndon Radona, Jenna Cavallo, who is representing her husband Ryan, who is a coach, and team mom Shan Pacheco, as well, David Correa. Give them all a round of applause. So Rick has an interesting story. He had a passion for bodybuilding and competition and built a personal gym on his patio in Ewa Beach. The space grew into something extraordinary, a safe haven, a second home, and a place of belonging of hundreds of young people across the West Side who came to learn about boxing and fitness. For more than 20 years, Rick opened his door and his heart to kids who need guidance, discipline, and someone who believes in them. Rick is more than a coach. He is a mentor, a role model, and a steady presence for youth navigating real-life challenges. Many kids come from low-income households, and he and his team ensure they have the equipment and uniforms they need to learn and compete. Through boxing and fitness, they teach physical strength as well as resilience, accountability, and respect. Important lessons that'll last a lifetime. Rick's legacy is seen in the success of his athletes, including trailblazers like Kellen Curran, a mixed martial art artist from Ewa Beach who became Hawaii's first lady MMA in the UFC. Many former students return as mentors themselves, carrying forward the values they learned at Animal House. Rick never seeks recognition. His reward is watching young people grow into confident athletes and leaders. Please join me in recognizing Rick, his wife Shell, and his team of coaches and volunteers for their dedication, generosity, and unwavering commitment to our youth.
Mr. Clerk, our next recipient.
Our next honorary certificate presentation recognizes Taste of the Town Wahiawā for celebrating local food, culture, and the community. This presentation is made by Councilmember Weyer.
Mahalo, Chair. And good morning, everyone. Aloha. Starting 2026 with gratitude. So excited to have Taste of the Town Wahiawā, all the partners that helped make that happen today, here with us in chamber and to welcome them to the chamber. Taste of the Town Wahiawā is a community-centered event that celebrates local food culture and the vibrant small businesses that make Wahiawā such a special place. Today, we are pleased to be joined by some of the organizers, partners, sponsors, and community members who help bring this event to life. Of course, we want to applaud and thank our team from the Office of Economic Revitalization, with Guillaume Maman leading the way on the ground under the leadership, of course, of Executive Director Amy Asobai, Deputy Director Deborah Zeisman, Max Rodriguez, and Melissa Chan. Feel free to throw your hands up when I say your name too. Of course, so grateful for the work at the Wahiawā Value-Added Product Development Center and what's going on in the community there, thanks to the work of the state, of course, and Senator De La Cruz. We have Naomi Blue Summer here today. Of course, our wonderful Wahiawā Lions Club is represented today by Irene Mancho, Hawaiian Electric by Kurt Tsui, Oahu Visitors Bureau by Noelani Shilling Wheeler, and the Wahiawā Hongwanji by Carolyn Uchiyama. And I had Marcus Oshiro, but I don't see him here today. But can we get this, a round of applause for this group? Mahalo. Taste of the Town Wahiawā is a free, family-friendly placemaking event made possible through a strong partnership between the City and County of Honolulu's Office of Economic Revitalization, Leeward Community College's Wahiawā Value-Added Product Development Center, Wahiawā Fresh, and Wahiawā Fresh. Together, they created an opportunity to showcase Wahiawā's rich history, cultural identity, and entrepreneurial spirit. Building on the success of the Wahiawā Market Day, Taste of the Town expanded opportunities for local farmers, artisans, value-added food producers, and more by increasing vendor participation and highlighting products made with locally grown and produced ingredients. On November 15th, 2025, the event transformed the Value-Added Product Development Center into a vibrant gathering place featuring more than 40 local vendors, many of whom developed and refined their products using the center's commercial kitchen and processing facilities. If you haven't been there, I definitely hope folks get out there because it's absolutely amazing. The impact of the event was clear. With an estimated 1,200 to 1,500 attendees, Taste of the Town Wahiawā provided meaningful opportunities for local producers to connect directly with the community, strengthening support for locally made products in Hawaii's agricultural and food economy. This event also exemplifies the power of collaboration, made possible through the support of private sector sponsors, of course, including Hawaiian Electric, the Beal Corporation, and the Yaris Ohana, alongside public agencies, elected leaders, and community organizations who share a commitment to strengthening Wahiawā's social and economic fabric. So today, on behalf of the city, or on behalf of the people rather, the City and County of Honolulu, we want to honor and recognize Taste of the Town Wahiawā for celebrating local food, culture, and community, and extend our sincere appreciation to all organizers, partners, sponsors, and participants for their dedication to fostering community connection and advancing a vibrant, sustainable local economy. And of course, here to support if we can make it happen again next year. But can we get a round of applause and mahalo for this wonderful, amazing group?
Mr. Clerk, our next recipient.
Our final presentation honors the Hawaii Department of Education's Area Complex's 2026 Teachers of the Year, David Adler, Jessica Canyon, Josette Hanohano, Christopher Justo, Emily Mendoza, Courtney Suma, and Kris Tajima. This presentation is made by Council members Dos Santos-Tam, Kiaʻāina, Okimoto, Tupola, and Weyer.
The Hawaii State Department of Education proudly recognized outstanding educators from across the state by naming 15 Complex Area Teachers of the Year and 1 Charter School Teacher of the Year as part of the 2026 Hawaii State Teacher of the Year Recognition Program. These exceptional educators have been recognized for exemplifying the profound impact dedicated teachers have in preparing students to become globally competitive and locally committed, and for their commitment to fostering creativity, resilience, curiosity, critical thinking, and academic excellence. Today, we recognize recipients in a few of our city council districts. Recipients, as we introduce you, if you would raise your hands. So from my district, District 6, I'm honored to recognize 2 recipients. The first is Jessica Canyon. She's a 5th grade lead teacher at Fern Elementary School in the Farrington-Kaiser-Kalani complex area. A proud graduate of Roosevelt High School and the University of Hawaii at Manoa, she's devoted her career to supporting Hawaii's keiki and is admired for her super school spirit, the ability to bring others together, and her commitment to instructional excellence. By fostering a nurturing, family-like environment and drawing daily inspiration from her students and colleagues, her professionalism, enthusiasm, and compassion have made a lasting impact on the Fern Elementary School community. The second from my district is Kris Tajima. She's the English Learner Coordinator for grades K through 5 at Ku'uluvela Elementary School in the Kaimuki-McKinley-Roosevelt complex area. Kris discovered her passion for helping children succeed when she was working in an elementary A+ program. She later returned to school to become a teacher and found her calling supporting English learner students, serving at several schools while creating safe, welcoming classrooms that build confidence and understanding. Known as a compassionate servant leader and a collaborative mentor, she fosters strong relationships with students, families, and colleagues, and is widely respected for coordinating services and tirelessly supporting more than 100 English learner students with patience, positivity, and an unwavering commitment to their success. So congratulations, Jessica and Kris, and I'll turn the floor over now to Councilmember Tupola.
Mahalo, Councilmember Dos Santos-Tam. Good morning and aloha. We're so grateful to be honoring these teachers, and I hope you guys get honored over and over again because teachers are the heart of the educational system. You weave into the lives of children every day, and we're so grateful for all that you do. The Honolulu City Council honors Courtney Suma for her outstanding leadership in education and enduring service to District 1 and West Oahu. For nearly 2 decades at Kapolei High School, she has served as a teacher, avid coordinator, career academies advisor, grant manager, and community advocate. I'm sure maybe other roles too. Always focused on ensuring students feel seen, supported, and prepared for life beyond high school. Guided by a deeply personal commitment to equity shaped by her family history, she has helped break down barriers to college and career access, including as a co-founder of the student-led initiative, What Now? Her work exemplifies the power of education grounded in compassion, high expectations, and service to the community. Let's go, Kapolei Hurricanes. I would like to next honor David Na'auali'i Adler, Nanakuli Elementary, for his exceptional dedication to the public education and lasting service to our community. Since returning to Hawaii in 2003, he has devoted his career to Nanakuli Elementary as a teacher, mentor, and trusted presence for generations of keiki, guided by a whole child approach rooted in relationships, cultural relevance, and accountability. His leadership has strengthened school culture, improved student outcomes, and expanded opportunities beyond the classroom, including his work with Malama Loko'ea Foundation to advance culturally grounded educational access across Oahu. His selection as the 2026 Nanakuli Waianae Complex Teacher of the Year reflects the deep trust he has earned and the enduring impact of his service. I also wanted to acknowledge that Principal Lisa Higa is here from Nanakuli Elementary, who also is so grateful for you, Mr. Adler. She is just just enthused that you are still at Nanakuli Elementary, pouring your heart out year after year. I now yield the floor to Councilmember Weyer.
Mahalo, Councilmember Tupola. Kumukaleo Hanohano is deeply respected educator whose life work reflects an unwavering commitment to Hawaiian language, culture, and place-based education. Guided by Ike Kupuna and the teachings of her grandmother, she has spent decades empowering students across Oahu, from Roosevelt and Kaimuki to Kuhuku High and Intermediate, to understand their kuleana, ta'aina, ohana, and lahui. Through her leadership in building a thriving Aina-based Hawaiian language academy in Ko'olaloa, Kumu Hanohano has connected hundreds of students to their moku through hands-on learning, community partnerships, and cultural practice. Her impact, your impact as an educator, continues to inspire the next generation of learners grounded in Ike Hawaii and cultural pride. I now yield the floor to Councilmember Val Okimoto.
Mahalo, Councilmember Weyer. It is a fun day whenever we get to have the teachers in front of us. I'm so grateful to have two representing my district today. And first, I'd like to, if you could raise your hand, we have Ms. Emily Mendoza, who was recently named the Aiea Moanalua Bradford Complex Area Teacher of the Year 2026. She started her teaching career as a substitute teacher just in 2018, and in that short time, she's done so much. In 2021, she started the Alternative Leisure Program at LCC to get her teaching license, and in 2022, Emily was offered the position to teach culinary classes at Aiea High School. Over the last 4 years, Emily has been teaching culinary arts and exemplifies the profound impact our dedicated educators have in preparing our students to become competitive and committed citizens. She is steadfast in fostering not just academic excellence, but also creativity, resilience, and curiosity in all her students. Emily's collaborative relationships with colleagues, students, and families have helped create a school culture of equity and success. It is no small feat to achieve this goal, from substitute teacher to non-complex teacher of the year. In fact, I did tell Emily that I'm so impressed with what she has done, and it's a dream of mine to be a chef one day, that I may need to enroll in one of her classes. So thank you for Emily. I know you will continue to inspire our youth for years to come. Mahalo for all you do. And representing the district, the complex area from Lelehua, Mililani, Waialua, Teacher of the Year, we have Mr. Christopher Justo. Thank you. And with him, he's joined today by the principal of Mililani Middle School, Mr. Shannon Tamashiro. Thank you so much, Shannon, for always being supportive. Christopher is the 2020-26 Teacher of the Year as an agricultural tech elective teacher, and he has been teaching for 26 years, where he doesn't look that old, right? You guys just started, where he has been recognized as an expert in his field who has advanced growth and learning opportunities for students. As an inspiring educator, he has gone above and beyond the call of duty for using interdisciplinary connections between science, family, and consumer science courses. One of his long-term partnerships has been with the Waianae Mountain Watershed Forest Restoration to bring real-world learning opportunities to Mililani Middle School students. Christopher's passion has always been to bring learning to life, starting from a pile of dirt and rocks to maintaining the campus greenhouses, hydroponics, aquaponics, aqua farming, composting, and gardening. Chris demonstrates excellence, innovation, and strong collaboration, regularly motivating students of all backgrounds and abilities. On a personal note, I had the privilege of being a parent of one of Chris's students as the ag tech teacher for one of my own daughters. He would go out of his way to engage the students even while on his days off. And those of us who know teachers know they never really have days off. So thank you. Chris would take the students on parent-approved excursions throughout the community to study the environment and water quality, and always found ways to connect the kids with curriculum. Not many could motivate my Rebecca to get up early on a Saturday morning or during the breaks from school to study water and dirt, but Mr. Justo could. As a parent, it is a blessing to have teachers who inspire, motivate, and connect with their students. I'm sure right now he's missing his kids as much as they're missing him in class. And I know that Mr. Justo will continue to share his passion for learning with all of his students, and I wish him continued success. Mahalo for your years of sacrifice and service. And I will now like to turn the time over back to Councilmember Tyler de Santos-Tam.
Thank you, Councilmember Okimoto. So therefore, be it resolved that the Honolulu City Council, on behalf of the people of the City and County of Honolulu, recognizes and congratulates these outstanding educators as recipients of the 2026 Teacher of the Year Recognition Program. We thank them for their meaningful contributions and dedication to the public education students here in the state of Hawaii, and we extend our warmest aloha and best wishes for continued success in all of your many future endeavors.
This concludes our Honorary Certificate program. I'd like to thank Kalai Stern, Grand Kono, and La'amea Paleka for the beautiful Hawaiian music. Mahalo. Members, we are in recess. Yes. Members, we're in recess until 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.